going on, fellow viewer? This is Steampunk J here, coming at you from my humble art studio, and welcome to another edition of Steampunk J's Reacts and Draws Hurricane Storm Tracker. Yeah! How is everyone doing? I hope your day is going good, and welcome to game number 39, or drawing number 39, in this art challenge series that I'm putting on. So, when I did this challenge, I thought that I would learn a thing or two as I go through this challenge right here. And it turns out that I did learn that there are a lot of games in the NHL season. A lot of games. Here I am on game and drawing number 39. And I have my moments while doing this art challenge series where I feel like, oh, Papa needs a break. But the amount of works that I have done, it just made me so appreciative. Like, hey, if it wasn't for this many games, I would never have this long line of a series right here as I go about my little artistic journey right here. So, game number 39, I do a drawing for every game that I see, and for every game, I do a drawing. So, it is just how it is. And I follow my team, my favorite team in the whole world, the hockey team, the Carolina Hurricanes of the National Hockey League, NHL, and this is game number 39. We are playing this game during the 2020-21 season right here, so I'm just trying to catch up, and catch up I will. So, game 39, this game takes place on April 8th, 2021. We are again playing against the Florida Panthers, and we're playing on our home ice in North Carolina. And I thought in the last few games, since Peter Mrazek has made an extraordinary comeback from an injury that he had that took him out for the majority of the season, I thought they were going to probably put him in again. But no, they put Alexander Nijakovic back in the net this time. So they still doing what they do. They just rotate the goalies just to make sure that one... Well, I'm starting to think that maybe they're going to give both of these goalies, Nijakovic and Mrazek, just equal playing time, just so that Mrazek doesn't feel like he has been extremely left out since the entire season. And in this game, I went in this game with such high hopes because in the last game, game number 38, we played against the Panthers again. However, when we beaten them in the last game, we have ended their 6-game winning streak. And I just felt rejuvenated. I felt happy. I felt excited. And I felt confident that we were going to just drive a nail into their coffin in this game and just make them know that, hey, you played against us, we shut you down, and we kept you down. Let's see if we can do it right here. So, Alexander Nijakovic, it's black jersey night, so they're sporting the awesome dark jerseys that they got out there, and the game is underway. First period, the Hurricanes, even though that they were extremely aggressive in the first few minutes, we see our hockey players like Svechnikov and our captain, Jordan Stahl, leading the charge. Like, they both had near breakaway attempts, and they scored the first goal in the first scoring attempts on the goalie, but no goals were scored. Like, the goalie is actually very good for the Florida Panthers, but you do get to see a few Hurricanes players like Svechnikov and Stahl lead the way, saying, let's go bring the attack to the Panthers. Now, even though let's say there was an instant where I thought that we were gonna mess up. There was a moment in this game where the Panthers committed a crime, and they got to pay it off with a penalty box for 2 minutes. They're down one player, and I thought that the Hurricanes had messed up in that one moment, and they almost gave a shorthanded goal away to the Panthers, which basically, even though the Panthers are basically that they scored a goal, even though they're down one player, they almost would have scored a goal on us, even though that they were down one person. So it is crazy. It is crazy about about how, even though we have so much advantages in a game, or whenever we give a team an advantage, how easily they can they can lose it. And I've seen many different times where even though people have like, such a man advantage, they still go down a couple of points just because like, the one team capitalized on their mistakes on the ice. And trust me, the mistakes that they made, they could have easily capitalized upon. I'm talking about the Panthers capitalizing on our mistakes. So we go and into the first period, and once again, the Panthers commit another crime, and they have to go spend some time in the penalty box. And then the moment that I've been waiting for is when the Hurricanes take advantage of the power play, and my boy, Aho, which was helped by Vincent Trocheck, Aho scores a one-timer shot. It goes in the net, and my boy Aho gets his 16th goal of the season. That is impressive for this rookie right here. Sebastian Aho is just on fire, and when he has the help of Vincent Trocheck and Nietzsche Svechnikov, the rest of this forward line that are constantly working together, man, they can accomplish anything. But I'm starting to think that maybe they're working together to shoot Aho up the ranks as like, the most dominant player in the NHL with that many goals he's got underneath his belt. I seriously think that he probably rates at like within the top 10 of the leading goal scorers in the NHL at that time. But man, it was so beautiful. We go into the second period, and we the Hurricanes, we are not immune to committing a crime out on the ice. So I guess it was like a tripping or a hook or whatever, and we get punished. We're down a man, and the Panthers are playing aggressively, like they want to bring a tie and just end the illusion that we could stop the momentum right here. So, but you have to give credit to where credit's due. The Hurricanes, whenever they are down in a penalty, they put out their, their penalty killer unit out there. And I'm talking about like, you got like certain Hurricanes that specialize in defending their team during a 2-minute shorthanded game. Like they can handle playing out there being one man down. They know how to handle themselves. They're professionals. As I say, at doing what they do. And despite the fact that they were in multiple penalties, the Hurricanes managed to fight off the Florida Panthers before they can score a power play goal against us. And so I give props to the penalty killers out there for the Hurricanes. And with that, I look at this goal right here as something really funny. Trocheck gets his opportunity for the Hurricanes to score the goal against the Panthers right here. And the way that this goal happened, I found it hilarious when I looked at the instant replays. So basically, Trocheck manages to shoot the puck at the Panthers goalie, and the Panthers goalie, he blocks it, but then the puck goes airborne. Like it goes flying into the air, and nobody knows where it is. Let's be honest, in the game of hockey, it's such a fast-moving game that you are basically playing the game focusing on a tiny little puck that's literally about like the size of a cream-filling Hostess cake snack, basically. That's how small that puck is, and it's easy to lose track of it. That's why they have to paint the ice white all the way through, so that it'll be easy to find it, basically. And so when that puck goes airborne and it goes like into the crowd, it pretty much just disappears until it comes crashing down to earth. Now the puck is in the air. The goalie has no idea where the puck is at. He's looking around. He doesn't think to look up. And then all of a sudden, the puck comes flying back down. It bounces off the goalie's back, and the puck just bounces off his back, and it goes into the net. And everybody was just like, did that just happen? Like, where did the puck go? It bounced and into the net. Now, when they look at the instant replays, the puck does fly in the air. The camera loses a sight of it, and until it's too late and it comes back down. But I am so glad that the NHL had managed to put a Wile E. Coyote cam, which is basically an overhead camera that looks straight down, And lo and behold, you see the puck just spinning in midair as it flies in the air on clearly in the midst of like a clean white sheet of ice. And you just saw it fall back down like a Wile E. Coyote falling back down to earth, and it just hits the back of the goalie's back, and it just pops right into the net. And I was laughing when I saw that replay. I'm just like, hey, even I wouldn't have caught that. So Trocheck gets his goal, and it puts the Hurricanes in the lead 2-0. Oh, man. And then we go into third period, and I'm like, oh, my goodness gracious. Let's just hold out. Because throughout this entirety of this game, you would have thought that because we were in the lead, we would have like an advantage out there in the ice. But when it comes to shots on goal, and whichever team has like the most opportunities for handling the puck, both teams are equal. And what I mean is that if you look at their shots on goal, they were neck and neck, sometimes even matching their shots on goals. Like I saw 18-18 and then 20-20, and I'm like, they're just trading the titles on like who is trying to remain the most dominant team out there on the ice, and they're just trading the title like every few seconds. So this game is actually pretty clear. Like, you know, they're playing like they really want to win this game right here, the Panthers, or at least try to make a comeback. But once again, the Hurricanes, they take advantage of the Panthers when they have to utilize their, you guessed it, their empty net procedure, in which they pull the goalie from their net so they can put an extra player out on the ice. Now it gives their team an advantage because now they got 6 players on the ice, but they leave their net wide open for anybody who's willing to take a cheap shot right in. And Marty Nietzsche's, he does exactly that. Takes advantage, puts the puck in the empty net, gives them an easy goal, and we win the game 3-0. Shutouts for the Hurricanes on home ice. Yeah. So I am proud of my boys right here. They not only did they stop the Panthers in their 6-game winning streak, but they made sure that they completely seal and stop them dead. Basically, they just put the final nail on the coffin, letting them know that your fates is now done. You're gonna go back home to Florida knowing that we're the ones that stopped your streak and completely killed off any momentum that you have right here. So to my boys, thanks to Alexander Nijakovic and goalie, we managed to pull off another upsetting victory over the Panthers right here. And of course, it just leads to me thinking that, you know what? In the first game, not only did we stop them, in this game, we embarrassed them. So I'm just thinking like, you know, Cyclone-Chan just doing the blah, and then the anime blah moment where they just like pull down the eye socket right here and they stick their tongue out in a cutie way right here to the Panthers. Like, you know, you thought, and now you're gonna go home knowing that we embarrassed you. Yeah. So, oh man, and I know the drawing looks great, and it's all thanks to game number 39 right here, and I will see you in game number 40. Let's keep this momentum with another team right here. Let's go all the way in this victory road right here. Steampunk J signing out. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like the drawing that I made, then don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. And also, if you want to see me react to more games and make more drawings based on what I've seen in the games in the future, then don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content and hit that notification bell to always stay notified. To all my fellow artists and art fans out there, this is Steampunk J. And always remember to keep on drawing.